Hello, I'm Eric.
And I'm Melissa.
And today we're going to do our summer 2022 pickup video.
Yeah, it's kind of been a while.
Yeah. We haven't done monthly pickups all year.
I was going to say, I don't think we've done them at all for 2022.
We've done one pickup, I think, and now we're going to cover everything since that last one, which was the expo, right? Mm-hmm. The, what do they call it?
The swap meet?
Swap meet.
Yes.
And we're going to go through everything we picked up like toward September 1st, we'll say.
Okay.
All right. So we've got quite a good haul, I think, for the summer.
This used to be like a monthly.
Yeah, I know.
Like
this would have been a month. Now it's like 5 months.
5, yeah. Okay.
So we're just going to do this in the order that I feel like. It's not chronological.
Oh my goodness.
So I'll mention the dates if I remember them as we go. Okay, so I'm going to start with the older systems. In July,
yes, this was
we
July.
were in Chicago. Mm-hmm. We visited our friends Ryan, it's Rocket Sauce, and Chris, the old-ass retro gamer.
Yes.
And we went to a game store.
Well, first we went for pizza.
Yeah, first we went for pizza, which was
actually
really good.
First we went to
Half Price Books. I didn't find anything.
We actually went to the Half Price Books that we went to for C3.
Yeah.
Back in
from 2018?
2018, yes.
Yeah.
Then we went to pizza, and then we went to the game store we also went to.
Yeah.
Because that's the area
that game store that we were there. So we were back there again after 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking for Atari stuff. And I found some.
Yep.
So let's see here. So, okay. So I love these text label things and these numbered ones. I'm going to start collecting more of these. Basic Math. This was a duplicate. I already have this.
Oh, no.
I didn't realize at the time.
You looked through so many of those games, and you were like, oh, I need this, and you were like, hold on to these, and then you looked through them, and then...
Out of practice. Blackjack, numbered 51.
You're going to have to update your spreadsheet for PRG.
I know. Buddy. I've been thinking about that. We're going to PRG in October, and my spreadsheet hasn't been updated.
Like
the wish list needs to be updated. Another game, Othello, text label, awesome. This is not numbered. And then, as always, I look out for Sears Telegames. I got Maze Mania, which I think is Maze Craze. I'll put the real name, the Atari version name, down below. But I'm only going to have to do that once, because this one is a Sears Telegames exclusive, and it is Steeplechase. It is one of the 3. I forget the other one. I have one of the other ones. I have Steeplechase. They all start with S. And then the third one is like Submarine Command, and that's the one I don't have. So I have whatever the other one is. That also starts with an S. I'll put a note down here. I can't remember it at the moment. So, got these. Love these little text label Atari cartridges. Still adding to the Atari 2600 collection. Yep. In addition to that, I finally pulled the trigger on a Atari Max cartridge for the Atari 5200. This is like an EverDrive. Little SD card, put all your ROMs on there, and you can play any 5200 game. Cool. And they were doing a deal when I got this, that if I spent some more money,
of course,
I get free shipping or some percentage.
The more you save.
So I saved by getting a ColecoVision Atari Max Ultimate SD for ColecoVision. Love this now. This is fantastic. Now I can play any ColecoVision game I want on a ColecoVision. So really love adding these to the collection. They're useful for, I don't know, convenience, testing, backups, or whatever.
Recording.
Backups, yeah. All right. Oh, I forgot to mention. Yeah, you want to do this?
I was going to say, I was going to ask about this.
I forgot.
So our good friend Ryan, we were talking about the Wii U battery, and he saw these extended battery packs, and he's like, I'm going to get this. And he's like, I'm going to get you one too.
He got us one too when we were there in July.
Yes, our good friend Ryan got us this. So we have extra battery power for the Wii U.
Yep.
Thank you.
And we've been playing Twilight Princess, which is why the Wii U you have. I finished it. Oh, yeah. You've made some great progress on it recently.
Yes.
All right, so that's why the Wii U is getting some love. All right, just another random pickup. My brother, long time ago, gave me the manual for this. I guess he thought he didn't have the game anymore, but he found the game. So...
That's cool. He remembered that and then gave you the game. Okay, cool.
I have the Beholder. Yeah, he's like, oh, do you have the manual? I want it back. And then he's like, I'll just give you the game. So I have the Beholder for Game Boy Advance. I have no interest, but what the heck.
You should put this on your list for the case for PRG.
Yeah. Oh, I will. I have to. I put all incomplete games on the PRGE wish list.
Yeah.
All right, a couple of, let's do, Couple of retail or pre-order things. This is from earlier in the summer. I don't remember when it came in, and I'm sure I ordered it. I think I ordered it last October, so over a year ago. Axiom Verge 1 and Axiom Verge 2 physical collection for the Nintendo Switch by Limited Run. I got this at some point. Came in.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Another pre-order. Only part of it's arrived so far, and that is Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I've told the story a number of times. I got Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Special Edition because I missed the regular edition at Black Friday, and Amazon had the special edition for not much more, so I ordered the special edition, which prompted me to get the special edition for Xenoblade Chronicles when it was re-released, and then they made Xenoblade Chronicles 3 with the special edition.
Yeah.
And I,
So you had to get that.
So I got the special edition, but Nintendo is shipping it in 2 different shipments, and so far only the game has come out. I haven't played any of these. I'm sure, I'm not worried, I'm sure they'll ship it out. So a couple of new Switch games, these are both still sealed. Okay. But this one isn't.
No, this one isn't. Okay, we were at our friend's house and they bought this new game. And the kids had a bunch of fun, and it's Nintendo Switch Sports. And I was like, we got like Wii Sports, and we don't, why don't we just play that? And of course, then it went on sale, and then I was like, yeah, just go get it.
We got the physical.
Yeah, so then we got the
physical. Because it comes a little strappy.
Yeah, of course, you need to have the peripherals.
Which no one used.
No, so
I think the kids played that for like a week, and then they forgot.
Yeah, they were playing it, but I don't know, maybe we'll play it in a couple weeks again. Yeah. We'll see.
I think it's a good game to have.
It is.
Nintendo
Switch
and
the Switch is now out, not the Wii, Or is the Wii still out?
Out? What do you mean out?
Like available to play on? Yeah, I guess.
The Wii U is set up, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, I guess that's true, yeah. Okay.
It's a lot more convenient to play on the Switch, I would say. All right, let me do this one.
You want to do that one first?
Yeah,
okay, go
and
ahead.
then you're going to do these. All right, at some point during the summer, I grabbed Halo Infinite. It probably went on sale. It's probably around $20. I don't remember. I just saw a video. Review Tech USA said Halo Infinite's dead. And I didn't watch the video, but I'm like, that figures. Like, the game is like buried. No one plays it anymore. I bought it for the single player campaign, and I bought it because it's Halo. But I haven't really played any Halo games since Halo 3. I've tried playing Halo 4 a couple times. I can never get all the way through it. I lose interest or something. So I don't know if it's 343 or what, but I bought it anyway, and I'm not hearing great things, but you gotta have Halo. All right, I wanted it physical.
Of course.
So anyway, not much to say about that one. Okay, so what happened here?
So was this the Best Buy $10 deal?
It was $8. I think it was $8.
Okay, so Best Buy had a deal deal where they'd have a game for super cheap.
Yeah.
So you said, I'm going to buy this Far Cry 5. Can you go pick it up? And I was like, yeah, sure. Okay, I'll hold it up.
I have all the Far Cry games. I've never played them, but I listen to Polykill, and Travis is always talking about Far Cry.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I got to Far Cry.
So I go there, and the guy comes out, and he comes out with this game. Castlevania
Anniversary Collection, yeah.
And he's like, this is for Eric. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, wait, what game is it? And he was like, Castlevania. And I was like, no, it's supposed to be Far Cry 5. And I was like, is there another Eric with the same name that I know? So then he goes inside, and I'm texting Eric, who's in a meeting, who can't really text me, and I'm like, what am I doing here? And I keep telling you, you're always like, oh, can you go pick this from Best Buy? I'm like, I hate picking up from Best Buy, but okay, I'll do it this one time. And then I do it, and I almost regret it every time. So then he goes in, and the guy comes back, and he's like, oh, yep, I found the Far Cry 5, and this Castlevania one only he can pick up, but since you're picking this one up, I'll give it to you anyway. And then he texts me, and he goes, oh yeah, that's a pre-order from a while ago. I totally forgot about it. I was like, okay, well, I got them both, and now I'm coming home.
Yeah. I'm a true gamer now. Yeah. I pre-ordered a game, and I forgot that I pre-ordered it. Which when people used to say that, I'm like, how can you forget? I did it. And so this is, in addition
it's a limited
to
run. That's why.
This is a limited run.
Yeah.
But that's not why I forgot. I mean, but I waited to get the Best Buy, like I said, I'm not going to deal with, so only occasionally deal with limited run, which we're going to see in a minute. But for this one, I decided I'm just going to take my chances. I own this digitally on the Switch, but I wanted to get it physically. And I said, I'll just wait to see if it comes to Best Buy. And it did, and I pre-ordered it a few weeks earlier, and I completely forgot. And so when she went to pick this up, I completely forgot. So I'm a true gamer now. I pre-ordered and forgot I pre-ordered.
Well, and and I'll give you credit. They didn't like. Usually, you get information like in the app.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get like a text
We didn't
because
get
it's
any.
under my phone number, even though it's under his name. And like we didn't get notification for this one,
Yeah,
so that's why too we were like not realizing it was available.
All right. So here's the reason I pre-ordered the Anniversary Collection on PS4 is because I had months earlier ordered Castlevania Requiem for the PS4. Now this is Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood. Now the reason I bought this is because of Rondo of Blood. I don't own this game physically in any other way.
Okay.
And I thought it'd be really great to have a physical version. I own it digitally for like the Wii or some old console that I bought it digitally on. But I thought it'd be really great to own a physical copy of it. I do already own the PlayStation version of Symphony of the Night, plus like a dozen digital versions of it. But I thought I'd get the physical version. So knowing that I was going to get this, I thought, well, maybe I should get the Anniversary Collection to go with it. And it was too late to get it from Limited Run, so I had to get the Best Buy version. And I'm convinced, though no one else is, that the Best Buy Limited Run versions are going to be highly collectible.
Okay.
Because no one is going to have bought them, because anybody who cares about Limited Run will have bought the Limited Run version.
Okay.
So, rare cover art variants. You heard it here first and last. Okay. And then the last retail thing we got was, of course, the big recent release, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga collection. When I first heard about this collection, I said, I've got to get that. A lot of people are saying, I can play these games in any number of ways. That's true. I own the cartridges for the NES. I've got the cartridges for the Super Nintendo. The reason I'm buying this is because of the arcade. Mm-hmm. I don't have really any other good way to play the arcade games. I love the arcade game. So I bought this. And I thought it's a lot more convenient to play this than pulling out NES cartridges, even though I'm really never going to play those games anyway. Mm-hmm. But the other big game that's coming out is Shredder's Revenge. We've played that on Game Pass. I decided then, because we had played it on Game Pass, to get the physical version on the Xbox. And so I got the Cowabunga collection on the Xbox also, to have those two games in the same family on the same system. Plus, I have Xbox Live. That's where I play on. In the event that we do play this online, I can do it that way. All right, so that was fun. Switch, Xbox, and PS4.
Okay.
All right, so now we're going to roll back the clock a little bit, go back a little bit in time. Let's get this guy out of the way. Right. Something I finally realized I didn't have a case for my TurboGrafx Mini. This is old, newish old, and I decided to finally grab a case. So I have a case for the TurboGrafx Mini. I like to have these little guys in cases, and it was the only one I didn't have a case for, so I just grabbed a generic case. It works perfectly.
Is it the same company that made the other ones, or?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think this is like an Amazon Selects or something.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It's good enough for me. All right. And then over the summer, a cousin of mine he'd been telling me for about a year and a half, hey, I've got some old TurboGrafx stuff. Do you want them?
Yeah.
And every time he asked me, I said,
Absolutely, I do.
Yeah. So
Right.
he was able to find them, dig them up. He gave them to my brother,
who then proceeded to play
to keep the system and play a bunch of the games. But there was a problem with the RF. It was like clicking or glitching, and I said, well, maybe having this would help you. This is a cheap AV adapter that I'm sure is at least as good as RF. And I thought, well, I think it was like $17. I'm like, I'll just buy this. And I gave it to my brother when I flew out there in July for him to try, and maybe he could enjoy the TurboGrafx a little bit more. He says it does work.
Okay.
So he's got the adapter. I've got the box to show you. I bought this little thing as a backup for my brother to play the TurboGrafx with AV. And in addition to that, so I do have a few of the games that I got from my cousin.
Yes.
These are the ones that I wanted to keep, and they are...
Keith Courage and Alpha Zone. Now, we do have this, but this one's sealed.
This is sealed.
It's got the plastic on it.
Now, that would have been awesome, except for one thing. Water got in there.
Yeah, you can see it.
The manual is all wrinkled up with water. So, I don't know what happened.
It's still sealed.
It's still sealed. And in fact, the next game we're going to talk about, the manual is like a stiff board. Like, it's like water got on it and then dried and all the pages glued together. We had this happen with the Contra Game Boy game years ago Well, it happened to this game too, and that's Battle Royale.
Battle Royale.
Now, I don't really have an interest in this game, but it's one I don't have. And when you get a TurboGrafx game you don't have, you keep it.
Yeah.
Or I do. All right, what else?
We got Psychosis.
Psychosis. This is the one I'm most interested in. Shooter. Shoot 'em up.
I was going to say.
That's in good shape. I'm so
That
grateful.
does look
This one
good.
is in excellent shape.
And then we have World Court Tennis?
World Court Tennis, which apparently has an RPG mode.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So thank you to my cousin and my brother for hooking me up with some TurboGrafx games.
Yep. Cool.
That my brother is mostly enjoying. He's really been going crazy with TurboGrafx. So
Eventually you'll get it.
Eventually, I hope to get it.
He'll run through it and then you'll get it. He'll probably have it at Christmas.
All right, and the most exciting pickup of the summer is a purchase I arranged with our friend Owazrim. He does a lot of Sega Master System stuff, streaming on Twitch. He's got an incredible Sega Master System collection, including imports like Mark III and SG-1000. We did a video earlier this year about our SG-1000 collection that he helped basically jumpstart. But I made an arrangement to get from him Alex Kidd BMX Trial. This is the fifth Alex Kidd game on the Sega Mark III Master System. There's Miracle Warriors, there's High Tech World, there's Lost Stars, there's Shinobi World, and there's BMX Trial. I don't think I'm not sure this is Alex Kidd. There's really only one or two good games on Alex Kidd. This is not one of them. But what is great about it is an Alex Kidd game, so subset complete. And you want to hold that up?
Yeah, hold this up.
And it comes with this awesome little paddle controller, which you use to steer. It stops. It doesn't rotate all the way around. But there's a button up here, there's a button there, and you use that to control Alex as he rides over ramps and rivers and obstacles in his BMX trial. So I am really excited to add this to the collection. This is a highly desirable game for me to complete the Alex Kidd subset. So thank you, Owazrim, for that. And that is one of my most exciting pickups.
Of the summer.
All of these are actually pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the summer of 2022. We're slowing down, but if you look at all of it together, it looks
pretty
like a
good.
lot. And next stop is PRGE, which we mentioned. And I'm sure following PRGE, there's always Black Friday month.
So maybe
Black Friday season.
Maybe we'll do like 3 more videos.
Yeah, we'll probably have a few more pickups coming out. Certainly one for PRGE. We're really excited to be going back to PRGE after a 3-year hiatus.
Yes.
So yeah, definitely, we're gonna have some pickups there. I'm saving up some money for PRGE. All right, so that should do it for the summer 2022.
2022.
Yeah.
All right. If you enjoyed the video, like us and subscribe.